Merry Meetle. So, okay, I'm just going to do a very quick recording. Yeah, Leuka. Leuka's ducking her head up and down at the back there. Well, now at the back, depending on your perspective, I guess. But anyway, okay, so, Leuka. Right over there. Leuka. You saying hello? Are you saying hello? Pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. You're a cutie. Yeah. What are you doing? You having a chew on the Cateria limpida? Catnip. Okay, so Leuka's always been on the small side for a picking, more, smaller than I'd like. She was brought up with 3 other female ducks, different breeds. To give you an idea, so Sunna here is a lot bigger, and she's got the disabled leg, but you can see how small Leuka is. So she's always been on the small side, but alarmingly over the past 3 weeks, she's literally dropped 1/3 of her body weight. And I'm only going by feel, I don't have a baby scale, it's on my list. And she's also always had, like, hormonal weirdness, is the best I could describe it. And also issues with laying. So it doesn't matter what calcium I give her and how much, she'll always come up with, intermittently she would have shellless eggs or very floppy shelled eggs. Also, for a while there, she was even getting the little curly whirl on the tail like the boys have. She would never quacked. She was very quiet when I got her, and when she started to be vocal, her voice was weird. It was like it was breaking. It was like all over the place. It wasn't really quacking. It wasn't really a male voice. It was sort of like weird, and it took a while for her to figure out her pitch, if you like. So she can swim okay, but she's at a point at the moment where she's struggling to bear weight on her legs, and they have gotten so skinny over the past few weeks. So what I suspect has happened is that she has laid an egg internally, egg yolk. I think it's peritonitis. Don't quote me on the vocab. So the problem with that is they can get an infection internally, and I think that's what's happened. Also, she was with Flint Fireforge once, and he was on her, and I think he slightly sprained her neck, so she wasn't eating much already because of what was going on in her belly, and then that just added to it, and then she just started declining big time. So because she's getting weaker, she's lacking nutrition. That is why she is struggling to walk, and that's why she's struggling to weight bear. Now, I did have, because we were testing scripts on Sunna here, who has a subluxation of the intertarsal joint, i.e. it's okay, honey, a subslip of the ankle joint in human terms. So I had some of this left over from her, Amoxiclav, and it's an antibiotic, broad spectrum antibiotic you get from the vet. Now, I'm so glad I had 5 tablets left in there, because I basically have been giving 1, even though I'm pretty sure the dosage will probably be 2 tablets a day. I've been giving 1 to Leuka here every day, and we're on day 3. And even though she's still weak because she's not getting all that nutrition in her, she's just so much better. She's still happy and chatty. No way she'd get better without any of the other ducks around her. She needed that, like seriously, big time. These 2 disabled girls have been really a duck send for her, if you like. So she's just chilling now, letting her belly rest. We had a really hairy night a couple of weeks ago where she was just collapsing and fell ailing, and I literally stayed up all night and in and out, put her in and out of a warm basin of water, and she's pooping, but not pooping like normal, and I think that's more to do with the fact she's just not eating normal. But I do think she's got some sort of infection going on, and it's to do with the internal laying, or an issue between the process of the egg being developed and coming out. Water belly is something I was hoping not, and may even still be something present, which I could be wrong, but I do believe it is related to heart conditions, so an actual genetic disorder, which having water sort of accumulate in the abdomen area is kind of one of the symptoms of that, and I could be wrong on that. This is going by memory of what I've read, and with my basic knowledge, I guess, at this point in time. So there's a few things that it could be going on. Now, the vet that I like to go to is the other side of Melbourne. It's a big trip. She won't make that trip. Public transport, 4 or 5 hours up, 5 hours back. Nope. So I'm doing over the phone consult with the vet that I usually see, and I'm hoping that we can get a script for an antibiotic to continue antibiotics for the next couple of weeks, clear up the infection. I have also purchased I need to get glasses, man. Me looking at things, small writing being blurry is not good. Yo, kitty cat. I purchased syringes with catheters and male soft catheters to put in. And I've got an 18 French gauge, basically an 18.9 millimeter gauge. Circumference of the tube, because basically I might have to start crop feeding her. She did eat today more than normal, or normal over the past few weeks, which has been declining. She ate a little bit more than the day yesterday, so we may not need to. Yeah, we're talking about you, Leuka. Leuka. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. She's a lot better in the morning, and that's after sleeping and having an antibiotic at night. So we'll stay tuned. I'll follow up what's going on with her. I want to get her antibiotics, of course, complete, get her filled up a little bit stronger, and get her prepared basically for a trip to Burwood. Take one of my other ducks as well at the same time. I like to take 2 in at a time, just that way I can get 1 checked, get 2 checked, and 1 treated if one needs be. It's not a trip I make every month, or every 2nd month. It's more like every 4 times a year sort of thing. So I like to make use of it. There's no point me going to the vet down here. I'm just throwing money and not getting what I need, and often I end up doing what they can't do. They don't know how to do so, basically. So I don't have money to throw like that. Anyway, so yeah, get her strong enough over the next few weeks, course of antibiotics, and then basically strong enough to get into the clinic, and I'm going to get her a contraceptive for the next 6 months so she stops laying eggs. And I want to see if that, gives her a break and helps her start to finally put on weight like a normal peaking her age should be. But anyway, that's it from me and my duckies. I just wanted to do a recording showing her in the tub. Now, and also I noticed that she was getting weaker. Her legs almost seemed like paralytic. Not like Kit Kat here, she's just got neuro issues. But again, it's just basically because the nutrition, she's not been getting the nutrition because, but she's absolutely happy now. She has her moments, but she's on the mend very slowly but surely. We just get to get some antibiotics in her. When I get my catheter and syringes, I can start crop feeding her, something I don't want to do. I'm so scared of doing it. But, you know, the vets down here aren't going to do it. And it's that sort of thing that you have to probably do on a daily basis and, you know, get into Burwood. And there's no way I'm leaving her in a clinic on the other side of Melbourne without the rest of the duck family. She will just give up and think we've abandoned her or something. And, you know, don't want that either. And that's going to cost a whole lot more too. So this is where we're at. So, and this weekend I'm finalising a purchase of a wheelchair for Catherine to be made. So it'll be fun to see how that goes. It's going to cost a packet because the taxes of going from the States to here and the shipping. I've got a loan out to get that and a few other little things that I need to get, including glasses for myself. I need to get my eyes checked and get some glasses because it's now affecting my study. Yeah, so we're all pretty much focused on health down here at the moment. And, you know, we're approaching winter, we're in autumn, and, yeah, I know, kitty cat. And, yeah, so that's where we're at. Blessed be Mary Part. And this recording is more so for the vet, so he can see wee Leuka here. She is extending back her right leg more than her left. She can swim and use it, but I think, you know, both legs were quite limp yesterday, and she looks like she's getting a little bit more strength in her left leg at the moment. So it's, you know, slow journey. And I'm also putting tablets down her gullet. I'm not actually putting it in food like I usually do, which I guess is kind of something I need to get her used to anyway, especially if I'm going to attempt to crop feed her. Well, especially since I'm going to crop feed her. And when I do that, I'm also popping in there a little bit of a vitamin B tablet as well. But that's it from me. I need to get these girls out of the tub into their clean bed and the other duckies to be sorted. Hey, kitty cat. Are you a kitty? Are you a kitty? Ooh. You wait till you get your wheels. I just don't know what colour I'm going to get the laser printed bottoms in. Whether I get white or orange. But I thought orange because of the feet, you know what I mean? And the other thing too is white can freak out ducks a little bit. I know. But, you know, it's just Catherine here, so I don't know. Which colour do you think, guys? White or orange? There's even silver. I don't know. Hello, sweetie. No. Mama's got to stop yapping. Yeah, I've got to get you guys into your bed. Yeah, so to get the other ducky. Leuka. Poor baby. Oh, also her keel is so, usually it's nice and full, and it's gone from lean to underweight to now malnourished. It's almost concave. So, you know, I like I said, I think all that's secondary. The issue is what's going on in that little reproductive system of hers. Yeah? Isn't that right, Miss Leuka? Your little hormones got all crazy. Yeah, your hormones have always been bunk. Yeah, I know. We'll get there. Blessed be and Mary Pie. Sunna. Sunna. Do-do-do-do. You cat. See, I don't know whether the camera image is fuzzy or if that's my eyes. That's how bad my eyes are getting it at the moment. Blessed be Mary Pie.